Hey, I just figured it's a good time for an update on independence events that are happening all over the province. They've been happening, and there's a whole bunch coming up just in the next 7 days. So I figured I should list those and plug them. I didn't make it, as far as a recent event that went, I didn't make it to Sundre. I really wanted to get up there, but it sounds like it was amazing. Hundreds of vehicles, hundreds and hundreds of people came out to do that cruise through Sundre to show support for independence, show support for Alberta. It was just a fantastic event. Everybody had a good time. Look at that difference, between the independence rallies and loony left-wing rallies. I mean, nothing but peaceful, upbeat, flag waving, that sort of thing from the independence side versus progressive rallies where they tend to smash bricks through windows, riot, attack police officers, and threaten people. Who's on the side of right here? Because I mean, to tell you that's something else I've really been getting. Holy cow, the blast of comments on my website and emails and crap. Like I've been involved in politics for decades and I've gotten all sorts of messages from people, but never anything from these, like I've seen from these federalists in this past few weeks. These guys are insane and they're vile. I mean, I like to practice poor taste online, with my commentary and things sometimes too, but not to that extent. These are hateful people. They really are, and it's distressing. Either way, on the positive side, the independence movement's doing great, and there's a whole whack of events coming. I'll start with just the Let's Talk Alberta events, and I'm going to have links to all these in the video description. Be sure to have a look down there to see what's going on, because it's going to be a good kickoff to the summer with all this stuff. Though tonight I'm going to be speaking in Calgary in Canyon Meadows. And yes, lots of people asking, I will have some lawn signs with me. Again, the printers are working overtime. Thousands of the signs have been going out. I know there's still hundreds of people emailing me, where's my sign, where's my sign, where's my sign? Guys, I'm working on it. I'm getting thousands out. The hardest part is getting them all over the province. Around the cities, yes, they've been grabbing them fast. I'm holding on to them now and trying to get them to outlying areas. We got volunteers trying to get them out to the more distant towns. We will get there. Remember, there's 4 months left in the campaign. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate the contributions. And yes, CoreyMorgan.com is where you can contribute or get on the list. And I know the list could take a while, but we're getting there, guys. Honest, we are. And they're showing up all over. Follow social media. There's big 4x8s and lawn signs going up all over the place. Thank you to those volunteers who have been getting those out so fantastically. And thank you to guys waiting for the others. So if you're in Calgary area, you can get some at the Canyon Meadows event tonight through Let's Talk Alberta. Tomorrow night, I'll be in Three Hills speaking at a similar one. We'll take what we have up there. I should have a large load of lawn signs coming in tomorrow afternoon, I believe, from the printers. And then some of the bigger events coming. So this weekend, 2 more cruises, Mr. and Mrs. Alberta. They organize these cruises all the time. You can drive, get on with a convoy. The convoy word. Independent supporters and people waving flags, having a good time, gathering in spots. One's up north, starts in Atchison, and it goes into Edmonton. Again, you can see the poster here. And more details available, again, on their Facebook site online. And I'll have a link to that in the video description. 1 o'clock, Sunday, Edmonton, 1 in the afternoon, or Atchison. It'll go into Edmonton. And another one, this one I'm looking forward to. I will be going on finally on one of these. It's going to Tabor. It's going to start at 9 a.m. up in Harvest Hills in North Calgary and work its way all the way down to Tabor. And there's going to be folks coming in from all directions because Tabor's been the people of Tabor are fantastic, but their town administration are a bunch of ding-dongs. And the ability to even promote our thoughts politically down there on billboards. So now we will bring a whole whack of people down there to, again, have a good time, a positive time, and a cruise down there. So the Calgary gathering will be up in Harvest View Lot at 9 a.m. And depending on where you're coming from, whether you're coming from Medicine Hat or Pincher Creek or any of those spots that are all Lethbridge converging on Tabor that morning, you can kind of leave at different times, all rolling into Tabor. The details are there. Now, the big one as well coming up. And that's on Albertans Day, July 1st. And that's going to be in Mirror, Alberta. That's turned into an annual tradition. Chris Scott has been putting that together at the Whistle Stop Cafe in Mirror. And it's a good time. You get out there, there's going to be dozens and dozens of vendors. There's going to be countless speakers. I'll be among them, both vending and speaking. Tamara Lich, you can see her book back there. I believe she's going to be playing some music up there. There's going to be access. It's just a full fun day. That goes from 9 until into the evening, and there's free camping even if you've got a camper out there. I mean, depending on space, you can pull in and have a good time. Again, positive and upbeat. I was at this last year at Whistle Stop. Really good time, forward thinking, and it's good timing. July 1st, kicking off really the summer, which is going to be a summer full of events. And then the time's going to pass quick. September, October, we get into the actual referendum campaign. And then it's really going to be putting the shoulder, to the wheel there. I was just doing a fact check. There's something else, just another plug. I've been writing every morning. I get up, we do these fact checks, and they give us plenty to work with, especially Lukasik and guys like that, to counter the BS that's being pushed against the independence campaign. And one of the things I researched was looking into the Quebec campaign from in the past, because there was, of course, some federalist. There's no plan. There's no plan. Look back there over my shoulder, you see Sheila Gunn Reid's book, The Independence Blueprint. Actually, this has been planned by Quebec very thoroughly, and that was the campaign they used against Quebec in the 95. And Chrétien and Johnson said, there's no plan. These guys have no plan. They're going to ask you to leap into the abyss, Quebec. And that stupid no plan campaign took support for independence from 40% to 49.5% almost by referendum day. So if they're going to try that same tactic against the Alberta independence movement, well, we'll see if it ends the same way. But there is a plan, and there's more plans. They might be imperfect plans. We'll see. Keith Wilson and his new group, they are putting a white paper together to show more of a plan. The Alberta Prosperity Project also has the value of freedom, which is a costed plan. People can dispute it. Fair enough. You can say it was poorly done or improperly done. I don't know. I think it seems pretty well done to me. But to claim there's no plan is just lying. But that's where the federalist side is coming from these days. Like I said, I've just been floored with it, with how vicious and bitter and nasty they are. I mean, we got signs going up in Bragg Creek, signs going up in Calgary, and the immediate response from these guys on social media: get those down, tear those down, email Bragg Creek, have it removed. Well, to the person saying that, hey, I got an ass, you're welcome to kiss. It's private property hosting that sign, and nobody, town or otherwise, has the right to have it taken down. And it's a rural area with a lot of cameras, so if some ding-dong thinks it's a bright idea to go out and meddle with it, you might become internet famous. We'll see. But why is the reaction always on the federalist side to shut down debate? Why is it so visceral? Why can't they just debate it on facts? Why do they have to try and tear down the signs? Why do they have to ban the gatherings? Why do they have to try and shut down the venues? This is not the side of right. This is the side of people who are insecure. This is the side of people who are hateful. This is the side of people who do not have a case to make. These are authoritarians. They want to tell you what to do, what you're allowed to say, what you're not allowed to say, what you're not allowed to promote. I talk about this in my speeches because it just reminds me all the time. Once in a while, you get moments of introspection. Are we on the right side of things? Are we pushing the right idea? Is this really going to make things better? And when I look at the behavior of our opponents, I feel more confident than ever that we're on the right side. And hey, there's some fools on the side of the independence movement who go over the top and don't behave well as well. I understand that. You get that on the fringe of every movement. But the federalist side, I've just never seen such vitriol. And I don't know why. If you're confident in your case, you shouldn't have much to worry about. But these elbows up people are some of the most angry, embittered people I've ever run across in my life. It's just bizarre. Either way, let's keep upbeat. We got all these events coming. Like I said, check out the listing down below. Check out CoreyMorgan.com if we're looking for our side of the campaign, with the pathway to independence. Go to Elections Alberta. Jason Levine, Alberta Women's Independence Network. there's just so many of them now. Third-party advertisers all getting ready for this. Consider supporting any or all of them. Check through them. This is an unusual campaign. We've never had anything like it. There's no particular political party behind it, but momentum can be on our side. We just got to get it together, and it's getting together well. And check out all these events, guys. It's going to be quite a week in Alberta, and the more people we have out to them, the better they're going to turn out.